Mr. President, an honorary fellow, for one of the most ambitious housing schemes which covered nearly everywhere in this country. We also gave to El Rufai for his role in sanitizing Abuja, as we all can attest to. And so, for us to single out our governor of Rivers State for this award, I want to assure you it's because we have seen qualities in him that makes him to deserve this award. I thought you would clap for the governor. The governor of Rivers State has supported the institute, particularly the chapter, in so many ways. He gave support to the chapter in the sum of 100 million naira. I thought you would clap better. In fact, I thought you would give a standing ovation. Please, let's do that. Stand up, please, and let's clap for the governor. And of course, beyond this, he hosted the institute to banquets, the whole institute, not just the chapter, at 2016 WAF in Port Harcourt. Then, of course, if you have been to Port Harcourt lately, you see the rebirth of the Garden City. When we were young, we heard about the Garden City. But lo and behold, it became almost a desert city. However, Governor Mr. Quality Projects came in and transformed it through unprecedented beautification of the city's landscape architecture, even during the recession period. Let's clap for Mr. Governor. And then, this would interest you. While some governors don't give jobs to Nigerian architects, this is one governor that ensures that the projects in Rivers State are given to the Nigerian architects in Rivers chapter. Let's clap for Mr. Governor. And all the time we need him to support us, he's always there, especially for WAF, which is an international festival of architects, which we hold in Port Harcourt. So, distinguished colleagues, I'm sure you will agree with me that if there's anyone, any governor in Nigeria right now who deserves an award, it is the governor of Rivers State, Governor Wike. And so it is my great pleasure and privilege on behalf of the Nigerian Institute of Architects to give you, sir, thank you very much for representing Mr. Governor. This plaque is awarded to His Excellency, Governor Ezenwa Nyesom Wike, CON, in recognition of his contributions to nation building and the architecture profession on Friday, 30th day of November 2018. Let's clap for Mr. Governor. Chairman, and please, other chapter chairmen, I want you to note this. Let's reach out to our governors so that they can do better. It looks like only architects from the south. What happened to the others? Only Rivers. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes.
And I need to tell us this. My governor said he wanted to be here personally. But unfortunately, this event fell the same day Dr. Tony Anini is being buried. That's why he didn't come. And he wants to tell us, because of the respect he has for Nigerians of architects, that he was going to send somebody instead of staying away. Please, let's clap for him one more time. He's an architecture-friendly governor. Please, the heads. Please, can we continue with the investiture of our fellows? Mr. President, my president, thank you. Actor Larry, Actor Olushola Larry, please, can you come back on stage?
The next person is architect Bolarin Victor Ojo.
Architect Victor Ojo Bolarin was born in Kogi State. He attended the prestigious Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. He served as secretary of Okeoyi Students Union in Southeast Yagba of Kogi State, secretary of Ponyan Development Association, and he was appointed chairman of Kwara State Property Development Corporation 1991 to 1992. He's participated in many projects, both public and private sector. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Victor Ojo Bolarin.
Architect Bolarin Victor Ojo,
Having been duly elected into the College of Fellows
having been duly elected into the College of Fellows
of the Nigerian Institute of Architects
of the Nigerian Institute of Architects
on this 30th day of November 2018,
on this 30th day of November 2018,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly
to comply with the Constitution,
to comply with the Constitution,
bylaws and code of conduct,
bylaws and code of conduct,
ethics,
and ethics,
and other regulations
and other regulations
that the Institute may enact,
that the Institute may enact,
as well as dedicate myself to the service of the society by upholding the dignity and integrity of the profession of architecture to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Help me God.
Bolarin Victor Ojo, I hereby present you with this medallion insignia as confirmation of your elevation to the College of Fellows of the Nigerian Institute of Architects, and I enjoin you to dedicate yourself to the service of society by upholding the dignity and integrity of the profession of architecture to the best of your ability. Architect Bolarin Victor Ojo, your plaque, your certificate, congratulations, fellow Nigerian Institute of Architects.
prestigious Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. She has participated in many projects both in the public and private sector. She is a seasoned civil servant and she has just retired from civil service in August 2018. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Architect Mrs. Olaronke Ajayi.
I, Architect Olarunke Afusat Ajayi,
Having been duly elected into the College of Fellows
having been duly elected into the College of Fellows
of the Nigerian Institute of Architects
of the Nigerian Institute of Architects,
on this 30th day of November 2018,
on this 30th day of November 2018,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to comply with the Constitution,
comply with the Constitution,
bylaws and code of conduct,
bylaws and code of conduct,
and ethics,
and ethics,
and other regulations
and other regulations
that the Institute may enact,
that the Institute may enact,
as well as dedicate myself
as well as dedicate myself
to the service of the society,
to the service with dignity and integrity
of the profession of architecture,
of the profession of architecture,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
Help me God.
Architect Olaronke Afusat Ajayi, I hereby present you with this medallion insignia as confirmation of your elevation to the College of Fellows of the Nigerian Institute of Architects, and I enjoin you to dedicate yourself to the service of society by upholding the dignity and integrity of the profession of architecture to the best of your ability. Alright. Architect Olaronke Ajayi, your plaque, your certificate. Congratulations, fellow Nigerian Institute of Architects.
The next person is Architect Eugeria Onimisi Alozie. Alozie.
Eugeria is a renowned architect and town planner with over 30 years of professional experience in private and public sector. Presently, she is the head of the Public-Private Partnership for Housing and Works in Federal Ministry of Power, Works and Housing. She is an alumna of the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. She began her career in 1982 as a lecturer in the Department of Architecture, University of Jos. She has forayed into the private sector, running a private firm, and she returned even to the public sector for many years. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Architect Alozie Eugeria Onimisi.
I, Architect,
Eugeria Onimisi Alozie,
having been duly elected into the College of Fellows of the Nigerian Institute of Architects,
having been duly elected to the College of Fellows of the Nigerian Institute of Architects,
on this 30th day of November 2018,
on this 30th,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
to comply with the Constitution,
to comply with the Constitution,
bylaws and code of conduct,
bylaws and code of conduct,
and ethics,
and
other regulations
and other regulations
that the Institute may enact,
that the Institute may enact,
as well as dedicate myself
as well as dedicate myself
to the service of the society
to the service of the society,
by upholding the dignity and
profession of architecture,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
help me God.
Architect Eukaria Onemisi Alozie, I hereby present you with this medallion insignia as confirmation of your elevation to the College of Fellows of the Nigerian Institute of Architects, and I enjoin you to dedicate yourself to the service of society by upholding the dignity and integrity of the profession of architecture to the best of your ability. Architect Eukaria Onemisi Alozie, your plaque, your certificate. Congratulations, fellow Nigerian Institute of Art.
The next person is architect Michael Mwafo. Ikemefuna.
Nwafo Michael Ikemefuna was born in Kaduna State. He also attended the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, where he bagged his BSc MSc in architecture. He was invited to revive and manage the Anambra State Housing Development Corporation, OCA, in 2005, after he had made a good job of chairing the State Audit Board of Inquiry in 2004-2005. He has many housing estates to his credit, some 2,000 units, some 1,000 units, and he had worked extensively both in the public and private sector. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Nwafo Michael Ikemefuna.
I, architect Michael Ikemefuna Nwafo, having been duly elected into the College of Fellows of the Nigerian Institute of Architects,
having been duly elected to the College of Fellows of the Nigerian Institute of Architects,
on this 30th day of November, bylaws and code of conduct
bylaws
that the Institute may enact,
that the Institute may enact,
as well as dedicate myself
to
the service of the society,
by
upholding the dignity and integrity of the profession of architecture
to
to the best of my ability,
best of my ability.
so help me God.